Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI, but my review of the game. I didn't finish the game. The only other Final Fantasy I'd never finished was Final Fantasy for the After Years. And the only reason I didn't finish Final Fantasy for the After Years was because of the boss rush at the end of the game. I just couldn't be bored. I thought it was just silly. It was like 12 bosses at the end or something like that, and you couldn't do anything about it. This is a whole other kettle of fish. It's trying too hard to be an MMO. And then it's trying too hard to be a single player MMO. And it has so many different MMO things about it that just remove the flow of the game. The story's shit. The story's fucking boring. Like, really fucking boring. I was interested at the start, and the fights at the start were okay. They weren't super long. Like, the fight against Shiva was fine, and it didn't, or Jill, and it didn't feel super bad and super long. But I think about halfway through, the game is okay. Let's go with the positives of the game. The game is fucking gorgeous. It is by far the prettiest Final Fantasy game I've played so far, but that's to me. That makes sense. Is the newest Final Fantasy game that I have played up to date. The next game I will be playing will be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That is the newest Final Fantasy game, so that should be better graphically. The music's fine. I like the music, but it's a Final Fantasy game, so that's almost always good Final Fantasy music wise. And the spectacles in this game are really fucking pretty and really, really nice to watch. But negatively, the fights are far too long. You could easily reduce all the boss's health by like 50% and it would be the same. People would be like, oh, it's too easy, but then don't like reduce the amount of damage we do, increase the amount of damage they do. That makes it more fun. If they do more damage and it's a shorter fight, that is more enjoyable than a long fight. Like, some of those fights were taking me half an hour to fight, and it's just not enjoyable. And it's not even that, it was like a half hour fight. What was it? What was the longest fight is Titan, I think. The longest fight I had to deal with was Titan. You had to fight Titan like 5 times. And very pretty, very enjoyable spectacle. But it's like, each phase, you had to stagger him like 4 or 5 times to kill him. You could have just made that 2 staggers and it would have done the same. Like, it would have had the same effect, especially in the icon section, when he goes from Titan to Uber Titan and back to Titan. The back to Titan part as well, especially the back to Titan part when you're falling down. That shouldn't be taking so long. I'm probably playing it poorly, but I'm the general person. I'm not, especially a Final Fantasy player. Like, the general Final Fantasy player is not an is not an action-based player. A Final Fantasy player is generally a turn-based player. They played the original Final Fantasies up to and including Final Fantasy 13. All of those were not action-based. They were all turn-based. 15 made it a little bit more action-based, and then this one is far too action-based for a general. This is closer to like trying to make it like The Witcher or something like that. But the bosses are just too fucking long. They take too long. They're fucking gorgeous to look at. They're very nice spectacles. But the health of the bosses could be like halved. And it would be the same. I don't think anything would be taken away from the game. It'd be a shorter game. And I would probably enjoy it more. The end of each mission, having the pop-up go, you finished this mission, blah, 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 here's all your experience, blah, blah, blah. that's shit. And then when you start a mission, it's like mission start, like don't care, really don't care. And it's the same with like when you fight the hunt. When as soon as you see the boss, it's like this is this boss, rank C and shit like that, and you're like, oh my god, it's all shit. Why? This is taking the flow away from the game, and it's so egregious as well. And it's instead of like a loading, and even there's so many loading screens as well in this game. It's like playing Starfield, but for a Final Fantasy game, and it's a very, very, very railroady game. Fine, I don't really care about the railroad part. Like I played Final Fantasy X. I love Final Fantasy X, but it's incredibly railroady, and like it's trying to be an MMO but give you a shit ton of like cutscenes, and the cutscenes are so fucking long. So fucking long. Like I joke about the game whenever I'm playing it. Like a couple of times I was playing it, and I was like, okay, I get to walk. Oh, there's a cutscene. Right, I get to walk for 5 seconds. There's a 10-minute cutscene, a 20-minute boss fight, another 10-minute cutscene, a 5-minute scene where I'm talking to some fucker, another 10-minute cutscene, a boss fight, and then I get to play the game for another 5 seconds. You can say that boss fights and fights are part of playing the game, but some of the times they're fucking not. Some of the times it's just like action, like you click action buttons, quick time events. Some of them are just quick time events, and it's like that's not fun. Not when I'm playing Final Fantasy. Maybe if I was playing something fucking else, but I'm playing Final Fantasy. I don't mind it as a gimmick a couple of times, but it happens so often. It is just not enjoyable for me to play. This game is easily the second worst Final Fantasy ever. It is worse than Final Fantasy 2 in my eyes, and that is pretty fucking bad. The story was also just generic ass fuck. I understood it from the very start of the game. I don't know the end of the game, but I'm pretty fucking sure removing all the mother crystals makes Ultima is what Ultima wants. And then as soon as all the mother crystals are, he is the blight. He is causing the blight. The mother crystals are probably stopping him from causing the blight, or trying to limit his power. That's what I'm thinking. But every single thing I guessed was fucking correct. I was like, Joshua's not dead. He wasn't dead. That is Clive. It was Clive. And like so many, yeah. The game is just not enjoyable, far too easy to predict about what's going to fucking happen. I cannot be fucked with this game. This has been a long review about me pissing on this game, and I'm going to keep pissing on it. The next time I play this game will be to 100% it, and I'm going to fucking hate it. I'm going to start a brand new game, play it all through, but I'm going to do every single fucking mission, every single what's it called? Every single hunt, every single side quest, everything that I can physically do, and get not as strong as I possibly can, because I'll fucking destroy the game, no bother. And I could probably beat the game right now if I cared, but I don't. That Barnabas fight probably isn't as egregious as I thought, but like, I would do my full combo and I'd take off like 3% of his health, and it just felt shit. And I was just like, nope, don't care anymore. That is just boring. I don't know who finds that fun. And there's probably better ways to play the game. I just don't care. I really don't care. So yeah, second worst Final Fantasy in my eyes. Cool. Have fun, and bye.